So a mixed reaction from MPs and businesses alike here in the southwest. But what did the younger generation think of it? Some of the people living at the YMCA charity in Exeter felt that today's announcements could bring them a step closer to independent living. But as Miles Davis reports, Labour doesn't believe the autumn statement goes far enough to compensate for the cost of living crisis.
Because we know that leads to less growth, not more.
Chaz and Lewis both became homeless in their teens. Chaz is looking for a job and Lewis is employed and on the minimum wage, which has gone up by 10%. So they were both keen to hear what the Chancellor had to say today.
I just started a new job. It's minimum wage, so my wage will be going up, hopefully. I've got wedding to pay for and I'm trying to move out and get my own flat, so it's gonna help with that. It's going to make saving a little bit easier.
The government has ended a freeze on the local housing allowance to help people pay rising rents.
I think it makes having our own flat in the future a more realistic goal, something that we can strive for and actually have a success in finding our own place. It's crucial for the continuation of my life. I've lived in supported accommodation since I was 17, and I think the biggest kind of drawback for me at the moment has not been having my own place, my own space where I can kind of thrive and progress.
Just means that people like us can get our own place one day, and that's a very good thing, because I've been homeless. It's not good, and yeah, it's a positive.
The Chancellor said benefits would rise in line with inflation, but people who refuse to look for a job could lose their access.
Benefits are just enough to live on for people. I think now with the increase and then the lowering of inflation, it's going to become it's going to be a better life for people that are on benefits. It's not going to be a case of you pay rent, you do one little food shop, and then that's all your money gone.
For YMCA, there's a few really welcome things here. I mean, we want to see LHA unfrozen and reflecting at least some of what it costs to private rent. Lots of our young people can't move on. They can't progress in their life once they're back into work because they can't access that private rented accommodation.
Labour said the announcements made today would not help to compensate for cost of living pressures and the working people would be worse off. Miles Davis, BBC Spotlight, Exeter.